So we were exploring the nature and essence of love. And I talked about opening up to love, but how do we do that? How do you open up to love? And there might be a number of ways to do that, but in my experience, there are two ways in particular that have been the most effective. And the first is self-love, which really begins with self-acceptance and understanding. Because the more that I understand and accept myself, the more I find that I am naturally more understanding and accepting of others, because we're really not so different. We all have the same sorts of psychological mechanisms. We all suffer, we all desire to be happy, we all experience fear and anger and sadness. We all have our flaws and imperfections. We all make mistakes. We all behave in ways that are selfish and insensitive at times. And the more that I explore these things within myself, coming to understand more deeply why I feel what I feel, why I behave in certain ways, and so on, I'm able to better understand what's going on with others. And if I'm accepting of myself, if I'm forgiving, all of which comes from understanding, then I tend to be more accepting and forgiving and understanding of others as well. And then comes empathy. If you really want to open up to love, empathy is possibly the best gateway. Because we put ourselves in the place of others. We can imagine what it's like to be in someone else's position, in someone else's circumstances. We can understand what someone is going through mentally and emotionally. We can feel it as if it is our own, because at some level it is. We know what it's like to suffer. We know what it's like to feel scared, to feel angry, to feel grief and sadness. And we know what it's like to feel happy. And so there's no emotion that anyone else experiences that we have not experienced ourselves. We can relate, we can understand, we can empathize, and we can feel compassion. And the more we allow ourselves to feel for others, we're allowing ourselves to open to love.